they aren't new. Deposits of dried food around the edges indicate they've been used recently, and no doubt will be again. Is this open? Okay. Storage Bay B. 8 living tools? 6 living tools. I don't think I'm strong enough for that. Nope. What about this? 1 living tool. I can definitely open that one. Oh! What in the world was that? That was... I don't know. Snips, just chill out for a second, would you? Okay. That was protection. Enjoy it. Okay, what's in this big one, then? 2. Endurance. Acid shower. What in the... Battle Gamma. Finnin. There's only one shaper at work right now. Odd for such a large shaping hall. He has not been heavily modified as the other Barzites. When he looks at you, he seems to see you. I'm Finnin. Welcome, visitor. I've been told to describe to you the wonders of Barzite research. You do anything here besides shaping? Well, we did try binding an infernal creature in a golem, you see. It was an interesting idea, but it broke loose, killed some of the creation, stole some valuable equipment, and fled to the Awakened Lands. We won't try that again. Interesting. I'm trying to teach you magic and shaping so you can sample the power of the Barzites. It's only a fraction of what we can offer if you join us. Exorbitant, of course. But you do have more spells. Protection would probably be good. Mental barrier would resist stuff that flishes do. Okay, I can cast protection and I can cast mental barrier. Probably would have been better to buy that at the shaper place, but I don't know if they actually had those for sale, you know? Alright, let's see if I can open this door without this guy going crazy and destroying me utterly, down to the last atom. Shaping journal by some researcher who has recorded results of some promising experiments. His skill is much, much greater than yours. You don't know enough about battle shaping to understand what he's written. This book is languages. The study of other tongues is not a common one. After all, in Shaper lands, only one tongue is spoken. However, there are some places not under Shaper control. Surprisingly, you are in luck. The book describes something called Old Susha dialect. It is a strange, similar to Shaper tongue, but it was spoken by the tribesmen on Susha Island long ago before the Shapers came. Take some notes. Sharon will be interested. Yay! I actually accomplished something. I'm accomplishing objectives, guys, not just meandering aimlessly. Of course, even in aimless meandering, I'm unlocking more of the map, which is also important. So apparently, even the Barzites are interested in getting my help. Because they're willing to teach me, although they do charge a lot. Okay, I'm guessing this is to the... Ew, 2 cryodrakes. Probably beyond my abilities. Okay. Let's see if I can slip into Rising and talk to Barzale, and then book it the heck out of here. Although they do have a point that it will take too long for the Shaper Council to respond. Learned Versa. The Chemist shop. It looks like it was only just built and stocked. Herbs and other useful plants are everywhere. Shop is run by one old Serval. He looks unhappy to see a Shaper, but he's still willing to help you. I am Learned Versa. Welcome to my shop. Yep, you're charging an arm and a leg. You can keep your crap. The prices would probably go down if I was willing to sign on, but I'm not. What could they be hiding in there? 7 is beyond my unlock spell, so... Oh, I see. +1 Searer. If you're into Searer, there's your place. If you're into canisters. I'm not. Although I fear it's going to make the game a lot harder for me. I need to find another servant mind that's willing to channel his mind into me. Okay, now we're in Rising. After a long journey, you finally enter the city of Rising. Most of the walls and buildings around you are new. Whatever was here before was torn down to make way for these new fortifications. This happened in so much haste that some of the walls of the old buildings are still standing. The walls that replaced them are high and strong, ready for a siege. It seems to be mostly populated by creations. There aren't many humans. The guards at the gates are battle alphas and drakes. You aren't sure how many dangerous creations are kept under control. There aren't enough shapers to watch them. So listen to hear the constant low buzzing. It is irritating and gives you an idea of what is controlling the creations. They are twitchy and in pain, seemingly affected by a magical hum that suffuses the town. It's an interesting question, but you'll have to wait for later. For now, your orders are, at last, to find and speak with Barzale. Perhaps he can make some sense of the bizarre things that have been happening in these mountains. That's some sort of device. You've never seen anything like it before. It's a brass metal post. It's about 3 feet tall with a pair of long, thin prongs emerging from the top. It constantly emits low vibrations, like a constant humming. Also broadcasting these waves all throughout the area. You guessed that the devices have something to do with controlling or affecting the creations. You aren't sure how, though. Yep, I see it. I don't think I can do anything to it, though. We're going to ignore basically everyone in town until I can find Barzale. Slowing to the center of town, you get an idea how the town is defended. There really aren't that many humans. They're mainly in charge of watching the creations. There are a lot of creations, a powerful kind. The sword shapers are very careful about making if they make them at all. There are a few humans, but they are strong. They improve themselves by repeatedly using the crystal canisters. They were ordinary once. Now they have perfect health, massive muscles, magical powers given to them in an instant. Do you join with these people? They could give you amazing things. Strength, power, maybe even eternal youth. But they gain it by using power without control, without any discipline. That has kept the Shapers alive. They can offer you much, but there may be a cost. Yes, the cost is your brain. And I like my brain where it is. In my head. Why, hello, Barzale. I'm sure you do have much to offer, but I'm not exactly interested. I am going to talk to you, though. Also, I dig the lava lamp. The main hall of Rising. The Shaper Barzale is here, standing near a large, impressive shaping circle. He could create remarkably powerful creatures here. I need a drink of water. When you enter, Barzale moves forward to greet you. He's a man in middle age. He looks surprisingly strong for a Shaper. His muscles bulge under his robe. You catch a glimpse of his face, you notice 2 things. First, his skin is glowing slightly. Second, his eyes are totally cold. He looks at you as if you were nothing, a non-entity, which could be crushed without a second thought. Something has scraped the humanity out of him. Barzale smiles. Ah, the Shaper, yes. Here, now we can talk. I have much to tell you about. We have much to say. Please, no disturbances. I have guards. Indicates his guards. There are 4 drakes in the corners of the room. It looks like they're being kept under control only by the painful vibrations from the brass posts in front of them. They twitch and wiggle angrily. Second, there is a guardian here. Like Barzale, his skin glows, his eyes are dead. He's huge and strong, so much so that you'd suspect he's been altered by those crystal canisters many times. Stannis, 400 hit points. not as dangerous as some people. Long journey, you finally come face to face with Barzale, one of the two shapers you were supposed to contact in these mountains. It's clear that he has changed a lot since he got here. You notice he has a massively muscular body under his robes. His skin glows softly, he stands eerily perfectly still. He looks like he is thinking 3 times as fast as a normal person. He speaks, his voice is strange and flat and has a metallic ring to it. The alterations he has undergone have left him not quite human. He's something more, something new and strange and dangerous. Barzale says, "So you're here. You have come. Your orders are fulfilled. You have met me. Now we can speak. I will tell you what we do here. I will tell you what we can do for you and what you can do for us." I don't want to give them Madab's information. Where is Shanti? I wish I did not have to tell you, but I feel I do. You will find out anyway, and even if you wouldn't, I will never be able to convince you to join me if this mystery still hangs in the air. Shanti is dead. She has been killed. Her body lies in a grove northeast of here. What happened to her? Get to say this, there was an accident. My assistant Stannis killed her. Brazil indicates a huge guardian standing near him. Stannis does not look in any way remorseful about the death. I need to speak with her, and like I need to speak with you. I had Shanti captured, however near Geth, or so Stannis tells me. She tried to escape. He and his men chased her. In her struggle, she fell on Stannis' sword. That is what Stannis said. An unfortunate accident, I'm sure. Of course, since she was your teacher, this unpleasantness may create some need in you for vengeance before we can properly do business. That is why I have told you I want to clear the air of this sad matter. And saying this will get me completely and totally slaughtered because Stannis is ridiculously powerful. I'm not sure how to proceed. Chuckles. It's fake, it's blank, yes. Well, until this matter is dealt with, there can be no further dealings with us. I do not want a shaper running around thinking I have done wrong. The shaper can be very unpredictable, so think on this. I want this matter resolved. The days you walk away from Barzale, your mission is finally complete. You have met Zachary and Barzale and checked on the status of the colony. It should be time to go home, if only it were that simple. The incredible power of the Shapers has been unleashed here. It is out of control. If left alone, it could spiral out of control, causing awesome damage, and maybe even challenging the rule of the Shapers. If you wanted to stop them, you might have to return to the Council. However, the Council tends to come to decisions and deal with problems very slowly. At the speed things are moving here, by the time they acted, it would be too late. To stay here, however, you must decide what to do. A loyal Shaper would destroy the traitors and their research one by one until the mountains were cleansed. That is, of course, if you want to remain a loyal Shaper. There are many factions up here, each with their own beliefs and their own rewards to offer. If you can join any one of them, perhaps do very well for yourself. Your first mission is complete, but your journey has just begun. What path you take now is your choice. Fell on the sword. Well, load of bull. Well, mission accomplished, I guess. Grove northwest of here or northeast of here? Actually, I need to go to Sharon's grove. Left a bad taste in my mouth, those guys, but I'm not sure what I could do about them. Sharon, can you help me out? I have learned something about your book. Very interesting. Not very useful to me, of course, since I don't know a word of the old Susha dialect. Maybe I can find a way to learn it. Thank you for your help. Since you have given me knowledge, I feel I should give you some in return. I will teach you something of interest. It gives you a lesson in efficient spellcasting techniques. It takes a few hours of extreme concentration. You learn a few things. Spellcraft skill improves. And I leveled up too. Spellcraft went up by 1, which is pretty good. I'll learn a rank of battle shaping and another rank of blessing magic. I wonder if Mr. Snips would like to turn into, I don't know, Hulk Hogan the Battle Alpha. I don't know, I like Mr. Snips. Although he's lacking compared to a lot of the other creations. I think I will only have one creation, but I'm not sure. I do like keeping them alive, but upgrading might be important. Because I'm dealing with stuff that is ridiculously powerful. So I get the rising now, but it's not a good place to be. I haven't gone here yet. That's where their cave is. There's their cave, there's their cave. Okay. There's a place right there. Fort Muck, you say. Friendly turret. There's a sign of the front gate reads Fort Muck. Miserable outpost in the middle of this vast swamp. A handful of serviles spend time keeping the place from sinking into the muck. Then they spend fighting the invaders. Are odds when you enter. They look at you with distrust, but they don't attack. They are tired, filthy lot. Their weapons are still somewhat effective. Are covered in rust. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the? That was interesting. I guess you're the commander? Young burly servile sits at the table looking at maps of the area and thinking. You notice that his sword is the only one in the camp free of rust. He's been taking good care of it. Stand straight when you enter, for he's tall for a servile. His eyes almost come up to your chest. He says, "Welcome to Fort Muck, Shaper. I am Herrick Blade. What are you doing? How are you doing here?" It's always terrible. It's wet, we have no supplies, and Zazos troops harass us almost daily. Plus rats are always trying to eat our food. Still we manage. No matter what you Shapers think of us, we can look after ourselves. You have a rat problem? There's a few rats out there skulking in the swamp. Big, big rats. Sneak in and eat our food. A smack or two from the sword and they run, though. People are crazy. You know, a couple of sages come out here to hunt the rats. They said something about the rats in this area having special pelts. No idea what it meant. Crazy. Okay. Let's not get into an argument in the middle of a fort filled with serviles that are armed and have 100 hit points apiece. Rogues! Oh, crap. A few of them look at you, hopefully. This miserable lot of serviles might not be enough to protect the fort. Oh, dear. Oh, me and Mr. Snips. What is this? It's a brutal thought. Oh, yeah, Mr. Snips. Man the gate. Oh, dear. Ah! Oh, dear. Oh, I didn't see you. Oof. Oh, crap. Battle alphas. Oh, hi! Run! We move in the camp, and the guys in the camp will get line of sight on these guys and join in. Ow! Oh crap, they only have a 20% chance to hit that guy. Mr. Snips, we might need your help, but be careful. Oh! Oh! Oh!